How's it going? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I still have a lot of garbage here. I'm gonna get a couple healing springs. Like, I can change the item probably to something else. I'm just used to have that. It's just killing one Kotos. Yeah. Well, I guess 2 Kotos. No, you. Around. Oh, wait a minute. I guess I'm not allowed to do this. I gotta kill it with Trio. Yeah, fuck you now. How much even is Trio? It's like 400. Okay, maybe that's too much. I have 19 here. What else can you use for it? Can you use a feather? I wonder if you can use a feather. I have curtains. That one's gotta work, right? It probably works. It's gotta work. I'm gonna need like a secondary. $39 could be. Sure. Come back to that. I just want to make sure the curtains work. Yeah, okay. So that's good enough. Okay, I still have some setup to do on the other one, so... I'm not gonna go too hard on finding a good seat. I mostly want to do testing first. Definitely need to get this shit. Very important. Well, the triple Riku, it's kind of nice, actually. Maybe I do want to advance at least one. Doesn't sound bad at all. Can probably do it on Gagaset. Let's get on a fight. Let's see. So do I have... No, it seems fine. Okay, so you probably don't need any of that. Could be this one. It's like an old school one. What's the difference between... Oh, yeah, okay, okay. Oh, I guess this one is fine. It's also two... Oh, but then I can never have Riku and... Yeah, no. I guess this one? It should never be on the beginning of a round. Because I never did one for Lulu. It's alright. I should do it. Water surf here. Is that okay? It's okay. I will probably use a couple. Let's get on a fight. I'm gonna clean one target. I can kill. Kill some stuff. Oh, will this fugger like actually kill me? Just to make sure, maybe. You only get strong people. Not sure. Very good. Okay. That's all I needed. It's time to leave. Come on, Kimaro. Okay. So, he was alone there. So that probably didn't advance. I'm assuming. I hope. Yeah. Alright. Start with this shit. What? Riku doesn't have first strike? Seriously? Mental. Oh, I guess I changed weapon right there, right? Didn't I? It's a funny start. Yep. That one doesn't count. Preemptive. So preemptive are actually sometimes worse, right? So it's gonna be 5. I feel like the first round is the hardest one to keep track of. He has 10. Oh, maybe not, in fact. It's gonna be 20. 30 here. Does she even have enough turns? Actually, I need I'm gonna need like yeah, Mega somewhere. Not right now, actually. Hopefully later. It might be 50 even. Okay, yeah, now is... I need 2 megas. Okay. She kills here, can she come back? No. So I need a mega. That's pretty cool. Well, that's it. Just like that, I'm dead. I'm getting turns. Like a 3 Riku spot. There's, yeah, like, I guess those are gonna be very important. The 3 Riku spots are gonna be massively important. There are a bunch in, like, a little bit. Maybe I can clean a little bit. Can clean 3, so we start with the Rikus, maybe? I guess it's 4. What? Okay. So, I think I know where I am. Where? Yeah, okay. Okay. Makes sense. And from here is a little bit more clean. The first attempt was miserable. Yeah, if there's not a 3 slot for Riku, a 3 string, then I'm gonna have to maybe play it safe for a specific round. It is cool not having to worry about ace, about landing ace. Why is that Waga? It was supposed to be Riku. I wonder if my seed is just a lie. Oh yeah, this looks like a false positive of some sort. Really strange. That is definitely not my seed. No idea what happened. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Dude. What's up, girl? The door is open. You have food. I know you have. I checked. I forgot to do the new game thing. Yeah, also the default start of this tracker right here is a little silly. It should be the opposite. It should be this and this. And also maybe start on 40. It's an option. Oh my god. Gare. What are you doing? Oh my god. Okay, this one looks decent as well. Because I can clean 2. Works for me. So where does she land? She land 3 turns after. Yeah, so we actually start on 40, technically. The damage 3 turns. It's a guaranteed 40 OD. Also, if you use, you land next turn. Okay. So that's the 40. Como megas would be nice. Thanks. Waka waka tirus. I don't really have damage there. Likely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guaranteed survival at least. Oh well. He only saves 2 though. Okay, that is some awful damage for 1 round. Oh boy, let me tell you. That is some horrendous damage for a single round. Like, the only redeeming value is you don't bleed that many Phoenix Downs per round. But it's still pretty awful. I just want to see how many, like, how far I can push it. Like, starting for a single million threshold. Okay, we're gonna get a guaranteed Riku. That's kind of cool. Of course, Tidus goes first. No idea if where is he going to boost. I'm curious. Like there. Okay. Yeah, seems kind of hard to use the wings on these threads if you die too much. I really want to optimize the amount of overdrives. And if they're just slow, I mean, look at all these turns. They can actually get multiple overdrives per round. I think I might go just full haste. I'm not sure. The problem is, I don't think I have a full haste with sauce. Do I? I probably don't. Like, I imagine I don't. Three for Riku here. It's actually a little scary. Oh no, it's fine. Because I miscalculated. Ah, yes. That means we got another 40 here. Yeah, and this is gonna be another weird situation. Maybe I really just should go auto haste. Fuck it. Seems hard to get the benefit. This time Riku and Tidus will happen on the same turn, pretty much. Unless Tidus goes first, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe. He might go first, actually. But yeah, on Action 1, you get like a big benefit from this. Thank you for the good luck. But here it looks a little wretched. Very good. Well, I mean, that's what we need. Just keep doing that over and over. So, what is my other weapon? Is this shit. Oh, yeah, but I'm gonna lose the sauce gel with that. I can't really do anything about it. Because we need the ribbon. We need the Phoenix. And we need the regen. Wow. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh my god. This is 4 in a row. That's 5 in a row. What the fuck, chat? That is 5 in a row. What are we doing here? But they can't really do more than that if Riku doesn't wing. Mental. That is 6 in a row, chat. That is 7 in a row. She's broken. She just broke. And I actually didn't get full overdrive there because of the sauce gel, and because I've never thought about 7 in a row in my entire life. Now, if I had auto haste, you know, the guys would have been able to do 2 more attacks each. Instead, I am nothing. You know, like I cannot add more. But if I have auto haste and I don't have the sauce gel or auto potion or whatever, they will be dead after 3 megas. So it's like, yeah, what do you want? Like, you can't have everything. 7 in a row, chat. How crazy is that? Can't believe it. Can't even switch this guy up right now. That might be like a record for me. I don't know if I've ever seen that many. And yet, we need way more than that. In reality. Almost 8 in a row, but there was something in between. Yeah, so here, for instance, you know, Tidus will get the thingy. I guess he can wait one more turn. Totally can. Just wonder if I'm gonna die after that. Gonna have to wait 2 turns. Let's try it. See what's up with that. Oh, come on, he lands there? I hate this shit. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, he can land there. Okay. Fair enough. If I get another one of these... No, actually, it doesn't matter too much. Okay. Alright, 50... 80. I can die here if I don't get a Mega in the next 2 turns. This has been a slice heavy attempt. Come on, I need at least one. I need a Mega here, please. Otherwise, I think I'm dead. Thank you. I think that saves me. It doesn't. It doesn't because of the pains. That's insane. Okay. Just barely. Oh, that was a fake 3 turns. It wasn't really 3 turns, it was 4. Of course. God. What the fuck? Yeah, it's the fake mix CTV. I hate that that's a thing. Like, special here. Like, she's not actually there. She's a little bit farther. Good. It's kind of the same problem as last time. There's almost no benefit from doing this. Like, if I get 2 megas, yeah. Like, this strat is amazing if you control RNG2. Like, yeah, sure. It's really good. But without that, it's kind of stinky, because here, if I lose 2 turns with Riku, then I'll probably won't have enough time to do a safe trio. You know? Whereas here, I only need, well, I need 4. I mean, that's still a lot. Whatever. Like, I guess if you control RNG2, it'll be something like finding a way to switch off the guys later in the round, maybe. That might work. So they don't lose the trio, I don't know. But yeah, I can do more damage if I don't have auto haste. Sort of. But I'll technically lose more Phoenix Dawns. See if he's lucky. Nope. Oh, come on. That's a trio. Now, this is a fast Waka. Why is this a fast Waka? The fuck? That is real weird. Interesting. You really didn't die between all that? Very good. I mean, technically I don't want to see it yet, unless it's 3 of them. If it's 3, yeah, sure. Show me. Yeah, it's actually bad. In a way. This might be a good moment to do this. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think that means no damage on this one. Maybe a dark matter? Might be able to do a dark matter. No, my extra attack. Well, she still didn't have enough time for it. At least that cleans the Wagga. $65. Not even a million yet. Like I have enough to do a million. Oh, that's insane. What the fuck? There's a bunch of teasers here. But I'm worried about, like, 2 rounds from here, or 3. Depending on the amount of megas we get. But yeah, this is what really sucks. So I can boost Wagga here. Wait 2 turns. Then do a trio. Wagga gets the trio, but then Riku might die. Because the trio is too late. it's gonna be on 50%. Or I can trio here. And then Riku barely doesn't die. But Waka only gets 1 attack reels. Now, of course, if you RNG too many, then this does work. And maybe I do my best to keep the guys alive or something. Also, well, technically, with RNG too many, I guess you can get rid of Auto Phoenix. You technically don't need it. If it's, you know, if it always works, you can replace that by Auto Haste. That's one option. I just want to get 1,000,000. Very good. That's really good. He might be able to just get one. That is exceptionally good. Yeah, look at that. Amazing. So I guess that's something that can happen. You can do the wing later. And at least Waka might still get one. This is, I think, my first double reels. In the fight. Nice. So if there's a Mega now, I get a benefit from a Waka Overdrive. If there's a Mega after that, I get a benefit from a Tidus Overdrive. Now, looking at the Riku turns, he gets skill 2 from here. That's on 50. On 70, he gets skill again. Which I think that's death. Because it's when Dark Anima has 70. So she kills 80, 1 turn, 90, 2 turns, 100. On the 3rd turn, she's doing Oblivion. So. You're seeing if we can get a like a Fastidious maybe. Okay, we got a Fastidious. What do I do with it? The big question, because again, if I do this, I might die. So I might keep it for later. Now then, the problem about that is if we get like a Yuna, we still need to switch the Yuna out for the Tidus in order to get a trio. It is kind of silly, no matter how you look at it. It's kind of stupid. I think I have 2 Dark Matter here. I think those are my best things right now. I just ditched this one. Fuck it. Okay, she comes back on 2. Maybe Riku can do another Dark Matter here. Yep. Damage is so incredibly slow. We're starting to get close to that rough Riku spot. And the biggest problem is, I think there's nothing I can do about it. Because she always has to be on the party when doing the Hyper Mighty. So that might be a GG. We might not get the million. Can't even do this one. It's miserable. Maybe I can. Like, barely. If she kills me on the correct turn, I can. Okay, now it's actually a little tricky, I guess. Actually, cannot anymore. That is so silly. That's actually really good. But yeah, so we kind of have a spot where there's a bunch of Rigus and there's no like 3 gap for Riguses. So as soon as we get there, like for sure, we're gonna need a Mega in between some of those turns. That's the only way I can survive. And then after that, I'm actually on the clear. But I need to survive that shit. But yeah, I cannot do any overdrives here. Again. There's just too many Rikus. It's too risky. Oh, it's 2 turns there? Mental. So not even here. Something. Well, we can keep doing those. Not forever, I guess. What the fuck? I mean, I like that, but you still need to clear these ones eventually, the bad ones. I might need more Dark Matters, actually. I had like 22, I think. Wow. I don't even know how many of that in a row it is. Good job. Is that 90 or not? Okay. $48. Insane amount of megas, by the way. Alright, 48, round 10. That means you might be able to get to round 20. Which is kind of crazy. A lot of that is because of my megas. And obviously the manips. Well, the manips don't save me that much. To be fair. I mean, they save me from Oblivion, yes. But they don't... I don't save Phoenix Stones because of the manips, is what I'm trying to say. I just save Riku in order to survive. That's about it. Yeah, and here comes the rough part. So I either need 2 megas. Okay. So that's the Riku. Now there's gonna be 3 attacks, and one of those have to be a mega. Otherwise, I'm probably dead. Okay, no mega. Can still give me a mega. Good. So I just survived. But it's gonna be rough. Okay, 2, that's... sure. Why not? Can't even do a whole lot here. Sure. We got a Dark Matter, I guess. Let's keep getting them. At this point, I'm gonna get the sub 7 with only Dark Matters. I guess we need a lot of them. Yeah, I think it's better to pass here. Like, it might give me another Dark Matter. I'm not sure. That being a Mega means it doesn't, unfortunately. Unless I play for another, which actually happened. The amount of Megas I'm getting here is, like, it's absolutely insane. What the fuck? Alright, chat. This now this is the big sucks. You're gonna see it. So I have Rigu, Waga, Rigu, Tidus, Rigu, Waga, Tidus. So only a spot, kind of at the end, where I can get, you know, only one Mega, and I think she barely survives right before the next round, basically. Or there are a couple spots, you know, I can always get 3 in a row. That's always a thing. And the other thing is there's 2 spots where I can get 2 in a row. It's a little insane. Okay, 2 more, please. Actually... Okay, I need to see one, otherwise I'm dead. I think I'm literally dead if I don't see one. Okay, so this is really bad. Now I'm gonna need 3 no matter what. Or maybe there's a spot. I guess I still had the 2 spots for 2. But that spot for 1 is dead. So, come on, give me 2. I really need 2. I need another one, right? Fuck. That's really bad. Now I need 3. Okay, there is another 2 spot. So come on, give me 2. Do it. Okay, okay. One more. Just gotta press the button at the correct time. Yeah! Let's go. Just barely. That's insane. The damage you're doing, buddy. That was very tight. Now, the next round has a very similar problem. We're being fair. It's about 30 damage. It's going alright. It's just having fun with this absolutely impossible thing. I just want to see if I can take 1,000,000 or something. I'll be happy with that. But even that, it's taking me some effort. I might do like a second try with with all auto haste, because I want to see how the DPS looks like. Even though I'm probably gonna die more to megas. I'm just curious. But yeah, this one's gonna hurt. Okay, I only need 1 mega here. And we get a Riku turn. And we survive. I have 2 turns to get a mega. Come on, this gotta be a mega. Fuck. Now there's another spot here. Okay, so I think that means I barely survived. So the next round also looks like this. Ha. Yeah, even if it is a mega, I can't really benefit from that this time. Now starting to regret that extra attack. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. It's like 3 or 4 rounds without an overdrive. 31. Come on, I just want to get the million. Yeah, 20 rounds sounds like way too much, in fact, when you get these bad rounds. I guess I just got like a million megas in the first fall. Three Riguses, then a spot where I need a mega. Okay, that's fine. So that way we just clean the Rigus. And now I have 3 attacks where we could see a mega. If we don't, I'm probably dead. Come on. Come on. Fuck you. Now I need 3 megas in a row. That's the only way to survive. So this might be the end. Chiun gave me the million. Unlucky. Okay, that's 1. It has to be 3 in a row. Yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. I tried. Oh, that's actually bad, because now I'm gonna have to watch Oblivion. Should reset immediately. Okay, so it lasted 13 attempts before getting to, I mean 13 rounds. And not even a million. So I'm going to try. That also took fucking forever. I think we're gonna clean 1 Riku here. Because why not? Maybe I should check drops and get a couple Dark Matters. I can. I'm in NSGNS. It's gonna take forever. Whatever. 22 EDs. Why is that Waka? It's supposed to be Riku. I guess not. Okay. Never mind. Whatever you say. Yeah, so the biggest problem with this is obviously, you know, you're not getting, if you're not getting the megas, or if you're getting the megas, I'm gonna die. Like the guys are just gonna die. That's like the biggest problem. I can low-key survive. I think Tidus can survive 2. This guy, I think, only survives 1. I'm guessing even with the 30%. Try though. Yeah, it's 22. Sucks. That's much better. Yeah, I really like this more. Although he doesn't have overdrive. Oh, that sucks. I can't even switch him out. I mean, I guess I can. So he gets damaged later. He's next target, that's the thing. But he can get the damage later, so... Maybe a Juna? Problem is, there's 4 turns, then Juna dies again. I can't even Juna Tidus. That's so stupid. That actually doesn't work. I need a Mega here. That's the only way this guy can do anything. So silly. The fuck. Mental. Yeah, and I guess I should move the wings out, because I'm gonna be doing this a lot instead. I could probably play on the other file if I'm just using, if everyone's using haste. I think the other one has more Dark Matters. I mean, I'm already ahead of the other run. Believe it or not. But we're probably gonna get a Dark Matter problem. Dark Matter situation. Same we have in the Galaxy. The Stream. This next chapter is called The Stream. And I'm streaming, what the fuck? Yeah, so my guys die with 2. Oh my god. Wait, she doesn't have... I forgot that she doesn't have Auto Phoenix. Oh my god. Looking at like all strats here. Like the oldest strats of the book. What do we even do about that? Like that there's nothing I can do about that. So I guess one of the guys has to be slow, at least. Oh my god, that's so cursed. Holy Christ. Tidus, I guess, gets to be slow. Four in a row. Yeah, maybe Tidus gets to be slow. Might do that. I can do a mix, but there's no guarantee that anyone survives here. I can actually check later. Can I check later? No. No, if I do it, it can only be here. Yeah, it's a spot where I could have Hyper Mighty G, but I'm gonna go for more damage this time instead of like the long run, because I will eventually get to a spot where I have nothing to do, so just advance as much as possible, maybe. Because I'm curious about that, about the damage race. Okay, I need to pay attention whether this one is a Tidus or a Waka. Come on, tell me. Tell me, please. Tidus or Waka. I need to know. And also, we're gonna change this guy. We're gonna put this guy slow. Okay, Waka, that means... Waka Waka. I think I know where I am. Like, what even is better? Like, because yeah, if they're slow, they still can get the first turn. It might actually be better to have Waka slow. I don't even know. So he gets more survival in a way. Yeah, that actually is the best play. This is so stupid. This is obviously not going anywhere. But again, I do want to get that million. I feel like it could be a statement. I'm tempted to just put him slow now. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We'll try different things. Let's try this setup for a little bit. See how it goes. Finally. It might be a 60 actually. I think it is. He's doing damage. Very good, very good. Give me another one after this, please. Does he get enough time? Insane. Yeah, so that's the benefit of fast Waka. I think it's worth it. Just not having to worry about wings. On him at least. So right now... let's see. Like... yeah, Waka and Tidus are the ones with Auto Phoenix, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I see, I see. I think I'm doing better than in the last one. I'm pretty lucky here. So this is a rare situation where slow Waka would have helped. It's just so hard to predict when I can do things. I could try to do a drill. If I'm lucky, I'll get damage. Now the problem is Riku might die. Like I have... Yeah, it is probably 4 turns. So 4 turns to get a Mega. Where you'll get a Mega on 4 turns, right? I mean, obviously. There's no way I don't get a Mega on 4 turns. Clueless. Let's try it. Fuck it. Okay. So no Riku, Tidus damage. Okay, there's 1 Mega, so I at least survive. And if we get another one, we might get the Waka damage. I would like another Mega somewhere though. Okay, so we get this. And I really hope we get a physical as well. So we can recover. We need to recover Overdrive. Or just keep Mega, obviously. It's always good. Okay, not bad. Survive this one. I wonder which one does more damage. Just because, like, the last hit, it's like a lot of damage. Well, the guy's got fucked. was a very short one. Next round looks dicey. $111 RNG4 clears. Alright, here comes the bad part. Please give me another mega, otherwise it might be really, really bad. Thank you. That just saved me. Nice. I think I'm on like, I want to say a third or 30%. I know those two are not the same, but I just don't know if it's 33 or 30. There. What the fuck? I don't think I'm So hard to do anything here. I can try. Fuck it, let's try it. Why not? Okay. I need either 3 megas or no megas at all. Okay. Apparently no megas at all. That's fine. But please kill her again. Good. I think we're actually gonna get the Waka damage. Yes, indeed. Nice, 2 for Riku. Yeah, that's correct. Good gamble. I wonder if you can do 2 million. I haven't even done 1, I was thinking about 2. Things are pretty safe for a little bit, and then they become dicey on one of the rounds. Unfortunately, this is a Waka. But I think it's worth it to gamble. Gamble for 1 mega here. Unlucky. Maybe 2 megas and Tirus gets 1? Could be. Guess not. Sorry, nothing. Yeah, Nick's 2 rounds are a little weird. So let's see, this is page 117 is where we get the first confirmed dinosaur in the book. There is one before, but it's not like fully confirmed, let's say. It's not totally true. Okay, I cannot trio here. It's unsafe. Yo, Frank, how's it going? Wait, what's that? I don't know. Okay. Seymour Maglania is kicking my ass on NSG. Get all your overdrives. Well, depends. Do you want help or not? I can give you big help, in fact, if you want. Oh, I guess not if you didn't learn it. There's a very good overdrive that you can use on that fight. The asshole Trommel took Yuna away from the party. Yeah. Please tell me you learned Stone Breath with Kimari. You learned that on the O's High Road against the snake. You didn't? Well, that stinks a little bit because it's one of the best overdrives in the game. Can I backtrack? You might be able to, but it's a lot. Who else? I don't think anyone else has it. It is a log backtrack. Also without Yuna. Like, you probably don't need it yet, but you will probably need it at some point. Those serpents, yeah, the mantis serpents, the yellow ones. You lancet those, you get that one. You should really get every Kimari overdrive that you can. Kimari is like exceptionally good on NSG. Like, you wanna get self-destruct too. That one is a very good one to finish off enemies. Finish off bosses. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, NSG, even the casual NSG ends up being like a knowledge check for the most part. Like, everything you can get, you should get, basically. Like weapons, overdrives. If you miss anything, you might have a hard time on some spots. Let's see all my Aeons on the Brother Machina fight on the lake. Yeah, so, but after that, you travel by boat. I mean, not boat, by ski, I guess. And then you can get into some fights. Oh, I guess not, because you don't have Yuna. That's true. So you can't really get overdrives of the Aeons there. Yeah, you're correct. You're correct. Yeah, you're kind of fucked. No, there are ways to do it. There are other ways to do it. What else can you do? Let me think. Well, first of all, the Kimari thing is extremely useful. Riku items, basically. I could redo that fight without using Aeons. That's one option. You should really... Again, Frank, remember, this is for fun. If you're not having fun, stop doing it. That's the first rule. Second rule. You need... If you're still having fun and want to keep doing it, you need to learn Riku overdrives. Because those are broken. And you need to see like which items you have and all that. And also Kimari overdrives. Those two are like the most... Usually the most useful things on NSG. But again, make sure that you're having fun. It's not worth it if you're not having fun. Trust me on that. I gotta say, you're now making me want to do a casual NSG. Okay, so I think these are compies. They were about the size of chickens, and they chirp animatedly. Animatedly? They stood upright on their hind legs, balancing with their tails straight out. When they walked, their heads bobbed up and down in nervous little jerks, exactly like a chicken. And they made a distinctive squeaking sound, very reminiscent of a bird. Yet they looked like lizards with long tails. They had quizzical, I don't know what that is, alert faces, and they cocked their heads when they looked at the men. Eddie said, "What is this, a salamander convention?" Self-destruct. Okay, so you have self-destruct. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, that one is good. Like, if you low-key, like if you know the HP of the bosses, you can use that as a finishing move, basically. Also, self-destruct multiplies Kimari HP by a certain amount. So if you can give him any, if you have any like HP plus something, and if you gave it to him, he's gonna do more damage with it. That's how the formula works. Okay, that's a funny one. Let's just do a trio here. Fuck it. Oh, wait. Oh, really? Trio for Juna. Mental. It's so stupid. Can mix trio and Magalania? No. No, it's too early. Maybe Quartet? Quartet of 9, but probably not. You can mix other stuff, like, there is still a lot of, like, strong Riku things you can do, but I don't remember which ones. Like, it's been so long since I played. You might have one of the non-elemental bombs. I don't think you can Tallboy. Tallboy seems like too much. Maybe Potato Matcher? Not sure. And you probably have some elemental, some like decent elemental one as well. Like on NSG you have to be like stealing a lot. As much as possible, because there are so many Riku items that can make your life easy. Like, I don't remember at which point you can start getting petrified grenades from stealing. As soon as you can, you should always get them, because those are fucking broken. But anything that gives states, like sleep powder, dark, is it called, like smoke grenades, stuff like that. All of those are also pretty good in general. Again, you're making me want to play an energy. But yeah, like, I think if you do the all Alvet tomes trick, like if you have a save file with all Alvet tomes, you can get Underdark secrets when you get the airship. And I think that means from there, you might be able to trio. But if you don't have all the L-beds, which is like the classic way to play NSG, because, you know, it requires another file. Trio is like way later, I think. Also, you probably want to steal from Anima as well. Pretty useful. I can attack. You have all the books before the airship. No, that's why it's another save file trick. So your books, the Albert books, get saved through your entire game, basically. Or more than that is you can import books from a different save file. There's like a sphere on the ints. Like the Alvet ints have like a sphere, like in the floor, and if you look at that, you can import Alvet tomes or primers, I think they're called, from a different save file. So that way, from the beginning of the game, you can actually have all of them if you want. And if by the airship you have an imported file with all of them, Rin, the guy that owns the inns, talks to you, and it's like, oh, you are a very well-versed person in the Alvet language. After he talks to you on, he talks to you on Albed, and you answer in Albed, and then he says something like that, and he congratulates you and gives you 99 underdog secrets, which is like a very broken item for mixes. Also, Chad, I'm gonna die here if I don't get a mega. I just need 1 mega. Come on, let me get my million. Yes. Very good. Thanks. But yeah, that's one thing that can happen a lot while you're playing SG, and Frank, it's gonna keep happening, by the way. Stuff like this will keep happening. So again, make sure that you're having fun, and also maybe make a lot of saves, like different saves, just so you don't have to backtrack, because this will happen again. Trust me. Unless you follow a guide, obviously, but it's a little bit less fun with that, in a way. It depends what kind of fun you like, honestly. It's up to you. This is a Tidus. I don't think this... Can this Riku do a... She can't. She'll die. She doesn't. Juna is gonna hang out here for a while, because we have a bunch of Riku. It's 100% win with that. Yeah. I mean, you still have to perform in some spots, but in general, yes. And this is another Riku. This might be around 12. Like, I probably miscounted at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 12. The green lizard stood, watched. Several more appeared from beneath the trailer and from the foliage nearby. Soon there were dozens of lizards, watching and chittering. Copies. I knew it, Malcolm said. Proconsobnatus triassicus. It's the actual name. You mean these are... Yes, they're dinosaurs. Eddie frowned, stared. I don't know, they came so small, he said finally. Dinosaurs were mostly small, Malcolm said. People always think they were huge, but the average dinosaur was the size of a sheep or a small pony. I said they looked like chickens. Yep, very bird-like. Is there any danger? Thorne said. Not really, Malcolm said. They're small scavengers, like jackals. They feed on dead animals, but I wouldn't get close. Their bite is mildly poisonous. The compies. Can I get a breathing place to like maybe do a trio? How about that? If the next attack is not a mega, then yes. It's a Rico. I actually want her to die. And now we have 7 Wakas in a row. Sorry, man. Or maybe not. There might be an argument to get Lulu. Might give me a Waka Overdrive next round. Oh, but she doesn't have the thingy. It probably doesn't matter that much. Did she attack? I think it's an 80%. Good. Oh, actually I lost 1 damage there. Oh well. Thank you. Lulu strats. Lulu is not here to do damage. She cannot do any damage. Anima is immune to magic. And absorbs elements. So overdrives are not magic, but they're elemental. Or hair overdrive at least. And so she would absorb it. She's here to tank hits for Waka. Oh, this is so silly. I have a Wagga here. But this is actually like, it's kind of a risky overdrive. Like if I do it, I might die. Fuck it. Have to try it. Good, good, good. Please give me more megas. I really, really need them. Come on. Like one more might be enough. Please. Come on. No. Shit. I think I'm dead. Ah, dude. Not quite a million. I mean, maybe I'll get it. Waka will get a turn. Is that enough? That's enough! Holy shit. Mental. Now here's a problem. If I switch Riku, Waka will get... No, actually, that'll switch to Lulu. It's alright. Okay. I mean, that works. This is a slow Tidus? This is slow Tidus. Okay, even better. Okay, she's full. So good. Let's go, Chad. Let's fucking go. I did 1,000,000. Sub-million NSGNS. Mental. Yeah, this has to be like 13. There's no way it's less than that. Just by looking at the amount of panic zones, I think. Two megas, please. Thank you. That kills Waka, unfortunately. He was going to die anyways. So there, I could have benefit from a slow Waka. But right now we have a slow Tidus. You can't have it all. Oh no, actually, that would kill Lulu. Yeah. I'm a little bit confused here on my targets. Does that mean I should gamble here? I think I can gamble. Let's gamble. Yeah, it might be a good gamble. But she's gonna have to stay and take the L so Waka doesn't die. This is scary. Hello, Stella. How's it going? Okay, we actually just have enough time. Okay. Would you like switch here? Cool. Just got back from the Magic Night. Nice. That's gonna kill Waka, huh? $11. That was the NSGNS. Well, I got my million. The first run didn't get a million. This is the second run. Yeah. Yeah, you get killed way earlier than with sisters. Now, I gotta say, the first run, even though, you know, it was interesting, because I got so many megas. Like, it's insane the amount of megas I got. Like, maybe I should make a clip of it, because in one spot I got 7 in a row. There were so many, I actually didn't even get my overdrive back with one of the guys. Because of the sauce. Yeah, this is possible with just megas. Yeah. And like, you can even afford a couple non-megas. So you don't even need like perfect RNG2 money. Because you can survive eternally to megas, and you don't waste Phoenix Dawn on the. Like, I guess what it's really hard, like with RNG2 manip, what I'm thinking from the method I have in my head, this hypothetical idea that I have in my head, it feels like maniping a single turn. That feels like possible, but then maniping like 2 turns in a row, that feels harder. Like the program needs to look farther in the future, and 3 even more so. So it might be really hard to manip, or to find a way to manip post Oblivion, You know what I mean? Like the first 3 turns post on Oblivion. Can you survive 100 Oblivions though? You actually have so many items to do Hyper Mighty G. Like with 100 Gamblers or 99 Gamblers and 99 Healing Springs, that's 99, and then you can switch to like Underdog Secret with what is it, Light Curtain. Then you can switch to Winning Formula with Lunar Curtain, and then you have 300. So yes, that's not really a problem. I think the problem is the long manips. So even if RNG2 is manipulable, it might be extremely hard to get several attacks in a row. And that's also why I think even when we discover that, Shinryu on Penance will be ridiculously hard. Still. Like you might require some close to frame perfect inputs, depending. Because those 2 fights, you get in situations where you get a lot of attacks in a row. And that sounds hard, in my opinion. If it's just a single attack, it's more simple, but that's not the case with any of those fights. In the case of Shinryu, you also have to account for the amount of frames it takes for the counter. Lots of megas. We're gonna get the Rika turn. So I survive here. But yeah, you can actually do more Hyper Mighty Gs than you have like Phoenix Dawns. It is a little insane how many you can do. Like, yeah, Gambler, Light, that's one combo. Chocobo Wing, it's another combo. So Chocobo Underdog, there you have another one. I have Healing Spring. Probably Door to Tomorrow does it. And then like Winning Formula Lunar, you have 400 there. I don't remember if the Signer Wallet might work. Maybe. Like this Star Curtain might be 500. So that isn't really a problem. Basically never gonna be a problem. Yeah, I think Yuna is better. It's 80. Is it 80? Should be 80, right? So I think I can attack. Oh no, there's a Riku in between. Fuck you. Unlucky. I should have attacked before. Yeah, 1.5 million looks doable. 2 million? I don't know. 2 million looks possible, but I don't know if it's doable, you know? Like, if I devote a bunch of my life to this, sure. But I don't think so. 2 attempts. 2.5 hours. No. No thanks. I'd rather do, like, NSG True Luck. Or something like that. Look, Lulu doesn't have feet. The fantasy is ruined. He doesn't have legs. But yeah, Frank just keeps me, like, keep giving me, motivating me for making like a casual NSG. Maybe NSGNS even. I don't know if I have enough patience to do the ultimate. That one sounds a little crazy. If I step into it, it will definitely be with manips. Like, I will manip my way through everything to get equipment, to get better fights, or something. Or even to escape. No, wait, you can escape. No escape. That's true. Well, this is my Hail Mary, I guess, because one Phoenix on, so... And besides that, there is like 4 Rikus in a row here, so... That as well. Okay, let's just wait it out. I don't trust my timing. I have a very specific timing that I like to use. If I don't hit that, I actually don't know how to do this, trust me. But you can wait it out, and it will always land on the last one. Just something developers did. Or maybe it was an accident, I don't know. But yeah, this was close to 1.5 million. Now I can say I deliver 1 million, 0.4, 0.3 damage. Without using any Aeons. And now I'm dead. Look, no Phoenix Downs. Ah, Mega. But not enough time for her to come back. Even if I revive her. It's just so she can take... This is just so we can take the Oblivion, I guess. Although I guess we can take it anyway. Now this is something we can definitely take. There you go. Such a curse ending right here. Riku just dead. Waka tanks the whole thing. Waka versus the granny. Who's gonna win? Yeah, figures. Waga. He could survive with maximum HP, break HP limit. He actually tanks it. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So, with 99, I'm able to do this amount. So what I'm thinking is, because again, when we get RNG2 money, I have the feeling that, at least at first, the program won't be able to predict too many turns. Like turns in a row is what I'm thinking. Because when you predict a turn in a row, you kind of have to add like a little bit of uncertainty depending on how much of the video you can analyze. You might get like less precision because you need to add the entire animation of the action, right? And that might be hard. So if we are not able to predict that many, and if we're dying, let's say the first turns post Oblivion, I'm trying to think. So an average of 7. It's like, I guess, an average of 3, 4. Yeah, it's like I get like 2/3 better. So I guess it will be like triple this amount. Yeah, that's still pretty hard, actually. Still looks really hard. Like you can still need to get lucky at the beginning of rounds. Kind of crazy. So probably won't be free. Because again, I feel like it's gotta be so hard. Again, if it's just possible to manip RNG2, on top of that, manipulating post an Oblivion sounds like such an engineering computing task. Like that's a fucking program. I cannot program myself. In the future, you'll make history with this too, even if it's just test only and the tools need to mature. I mean, yeah, I'll make the tasks. That's yeah. I would love to make the tasks. I will make them right now, but the task tools suck. We need someone with money to make up like what do you need? What's the name of this? A bounty. Someone needs to put a bounty for a good PS2 emulator. A PS2 emulator that is at the level of Beasthog. Maybe I throw $100 at the devs. Like that's the thing. I think we just need a new emulator. I think PCSX, like, it's not necessarily bad, but yeah, I mean, if I had the money, I would put a bounty for it or something, or maybe like, I don't know, get like a community driven thing, like we get a certain amount, so it's worth it, for people to try to make something from scratch. Because there's people like 100 coin, It's a YouTuber. They make every time something gets discovered, like a new glitch on like Super Mario Bros. Or honestly any NES game, this person ends up making usually a new NES emulator just to analyze that specific glitch. It's insane. We need that for PS2. It'd be really cool. Alright, chat. So this was a little bit of a fun stream right here. I know PS2's assets exist, but I guess people just suffer and put up with it. Yeah, like, listen, there are tools. The tools exist. They're just bad. I just don't want to use them. I have to admit it. It's there's basically there is a branch of PCSX2 that has TAS. It was made by Japanese developers. So first of all the documentation is in Japanese. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is I try a little bit. You cannot use. There's no hotkey configuration. So basically, I'm stuck with the default hotkeys. And something I really like to do when I do tasks is I like to put on the function buttons, I put all my save states. And on the numbers, I put all my loads. And that way I have quick access to a lot of states at all times. Usually the default of emulator is something like you get one button to advance a slot of saves and one button to save on that slot. I hate that so much. I hate it. It makes everything so slow and hard to make saves and easy to accidentally overwrite one of them, in my opinion. I hate it. Plus, I think the frame advance is not that great as well. And the other thing is, I think when I tried, it only accepts task input. Which, if you're doing an actual real task, for hyper optimization and all that, that's great. You are working with task input. But if you're doing something more casual, like I want to do, like a low tab or something like that, you actually want controller input. Like, you just want to play the game and like go frame by frame and press the button in the specific frame, stuff like that, instead of doing the fucking thing that taskers do, which is put the inputs on a list and do task input, which I hate personally. I don't like it. I know it's the best for, optimized tasks, but I don't need that. I hate it. Like I've done a million load tests. All the load tests I've done it with human input. Always. And sometimes even with frame advance, but still human input, because it's just so much easier than looking at things in a list. And like go frame by frame putting the buttons, and I can't even imagine putting analog directions there. Oh my god, no. I mean, listen, we don't really need that on a fight, but at least to get into the fight, I don't know. Listen, it sucks. We can have better tools than that, I think. So that's what I love about Dolphin and about BizHog and things like that. SNES 9X. They have all the tools for all the levels of tasking, like casual tasking, low tats, HRTs. Those are human restricted TAS. Heavy tasks, proof of concept, theory, crafting, all of those, basically. Like sometimes on BizHog, for Advanced Wars, I task something as short as, I don't know, like 10 seconds, like a turn on one of the missions of Advanced Wars 2. 2 different strats for a turn, just to compare them. And I can do that in like 3 minutes. Bam. And then I watch the back and I compare them. And that's so easy. that will take me like 20 minutes on the tools that exist now. Probably. That same thing. And that sounds painful. I know I'm whining a lot, but listen. I may just like to whine. Give me better PS2 emulator. Okay? Chat, we're gonna be back either on Sunday or next week, depending. Probably with Battlefield or something, or if I keep getting the inch, I don't know, maybe a casual. I'm not sure. Sunday is next week. Are you that kind of person? No. Sunday is this week. Sunday is not the first day of the week. Let's not normalize that. I hate when calendars do that. I hate it so much. Alright, see ya.